That section that protects us with the, within 3 to 6 weeks and circumstances beyond our control, that word right there has saved us a few times. Actually, one time only. COVID-19 hit, and we did the best we could with this particular project in March. We were supposed to deliver by March 30th. Well, the state of Massachusetts locked down. Everybody had to work from home. We lost people here at Flow. Some people just never came back. They couldn't work. They just decided not to work, either remotely or in person. They were just very, very scared about this. So this particular project, we were protected because of this particular section. So that's why that's in there. I don't recommend anybody to ever touch it. Things that I tell you not to touch, just don't touch it. That's very critical. Another thing that we've added is that this section right here. Upon providing 2 design options during our step 3 of our process, we require the selection of one option within 7 days. Any delays beyond that point will incur an additional $100 for resuming of work costs and an additional $50 per month until an option is selected. Here's the deal. We did 2 design options, actually more than 2, for multiple clients during this pandemic, right? This is why we did it. We never had to do it before. It was very timely. Everybody was very timely. But within this time, we had issues with deciding on an option because the prices of lumber went up, and they were trying to price out an option and understand which one would be more expensive, more cost effective, and so forth. But hey, keep in mind, that's not our fault. We've gotten all the way to step 3. We've generated 3 design options. We're ready to do the final stage and get final payment. We can't get final payment until they decide one option. We survive from funds, right? That's our food. So if that person takes a year to pay us, then we're just waiting, and we don't want to get more projects because we want to deliver on time. So we're kind of putting ourselves into a little bottleneck situation where we wouldn't be able to deliver, not because of us, but we still wouldn't be able to get new projects because we're saving the spot for this person and we can't move forward. It's not our fault. This money is not even enough to keep us surviving, the $100 cost plus the $50 per month. But it does help us put a little bit of pressure on the customer that doesn't want to pay $150 more and they just want to make a decision quick. Contractors for these projects that made us do this, it was about 2 projects. It took 3 months. Imagine 3 months, not wanting to get new projects just because this client doesn't know. I understand the client. They don't know how much it's going to cost, so they don't want to pick an option, and they have to do a change order because they got to go with the other option. We don't develop construction documents for every option. That would be absurd. That would actually be very cost prohibitive for the client and for us. We can't deliver unlimited option. That's not a thing. There's not unlimited anything. I mean, we're not unlimited. We're limited human beings. There's just a limited amount of hours even on a day. So we can't do that. So this protects us, puts a little bit of pressure on them to be able to get an option, to get contractors, to get the pricing, preliminary pricing, and helps us be able to continue to survive and plan ahead for the projects that are to come and the scheduling and things like that. We also, as I said, we request a $50 consultation. This should have already been issued to them. They should have already paid this by the time you're writing this proposal. But we put it in here as a reminder that if they haven't paid it, sometimes they say, oh, we'll send it over as a check. They don't have it during the initial consultation. It happened one time that I drove all the way to the Cape Cod from Salem, Mass for a customer. They still have not paid that consultation. I made a huge mistake. I began drafting this project in good faith. Customer was crying, saying we need these drawings. We're on a very tight position right now with this project. We're gonna get it started. They have like 5 kids on this little ranch house, and they wanted to put an addition on the 2nd floor. Out of the goodness of my heart, I said, you know what? Pay me when I get to the office. I'll begin drafting this. Started drafting it, drafted the project, submitted the project. The customer is yet to pay, and it's been over a year. Sad. I didn't get that. I didn't get the gas money. That's $50 consultation. It's just gas money for my time. Didn't get any of it, right? Do not ever start a project without a signed contract. Do not move forward with the second step without getting that initial consultation fee. You just can't do it. You got to have standards. That's our standards.